So funny, like little story with your dad on the Indies, right? A couple years ago, he worked SoCal Pro's anniversary show.
Oh yeah,
and that was 2-3 years ago.
3 years ago.
3 years ago.
Yeah.
Was it the tag match?
Yeah. With Rocky Romero and SoCal Crazy and I think Cholo.
Yeah, Lil Cholo.
Cholo was on there.
Yeah.
So it was at SoCal Pro's anniversary show. Great house, by the way. Mm-hmm. Turns out your dad is kind of a draw. And
in his hometown.
Yeah. And I had got new gear coming. My gear maker is a guy named Arturo. By the way, funny fucking. Can I tell the story real quick? Real quick, no. He's a gear maker. I'll tell it next time. He's a gear maker. I have a funny story about trying.
I missed the story
about trying to find Arturo the first time.
Oh. He's in a shopping center.
Yeah. So, anyways,
by Carl's Jr.
Arturo is a gear maker in San Diego, and he was making me new gear for that show. And he was also making SoCal Crazy new gear. And he said, "Yeah, I'll bring it to you at the show." That was up in Oceanside, and his little shop is down in National City. So I get to the show, and SoCal Crazy, who's one of my trainers, is like, "Yeah, he says he's bringing our gear." And I'm like, "All right, cool. Like, I'll have it for tonight. You know, it's a big show." And time goes by, and SoCal Crazy's on the phone with, keeping in contact with him. And then Arturo goes, "Oh, I gave it to, was your dad kind of being managed by Ruben for a little while?"
Ruben Zamora?
I think so.
I don't think he was being managed.
But he was kind of taking care of
he
affairs.
worked with my dad.
I think that. So
yeah, he's like the Mass Republic guy.
Yeah, he was, I think he was like taking care of like affairs for your dad, like as far as like stuff he doesn't have to worry about,
Uh-huh.
So your dad is supposed to do a meet and greet for the SoCal Pro show, right? And Arturo told SoCal Crazy, "I gave your guys' gear to Ruben, and he'll be driving it up with Ray."
So late.
Yeah.
So your dad's supposed to do this
2 weeks late.
Your dad's supposed to do this meet and greet before the show, and he's not there on time. He's not there on time. So SoCal Crazy is in contact with Ruben, and Ruben's like, "Oh yeah, we're 15 minutes away," which means 45 minutes. And then he keeps, "Okay, yeah, we're 5 minutes away," which means like you're half hour away. Your dad's just lucha'd the fuck out, just fucking on. Like,
he was late to his own wedding. Yeah.
So he shows up, and I'm like, "Okay, as long as the gear gets here, whatever." So your dad finally shows up. He kind of runs in, with the mask on, and goes right to the signing. And I see SoCal Crazy walk up to Ruben to kind of be like, "Hey, where's our gear at?" And they're talking, and I'm kind of I'm a little ways away, and I can just see like the facial expressions, like, "Oh, we're not getting our gear today. We're not getting our gear today." So SoCal Crazy walks over to me and goes, "Yeah, they forgot it at Ray's house." And I'm just like,
I can't tell you how accurate that is. That just sounds like that. You're describing my dad going to a show.
So I go, "Oh man, that's cool, dude. Just give me Ray's address and I'll stop by and pick it up." Like thinking like, fuck it, he's on the Indies. We're brothers now. Like, but yeah, Nestor's like, SoCal Crazy is like, no, like that's not how it's gonna work. And I'm just like, fuck. So I had to wait like another like 2 weeks to get my gear.